It's true.
It's true.
Oh, it's true. I spent the last 10 months DNA hiring genealogists to actually.
Because I don't think there's any. Is there documentation of this?
Oh, that's what I spent the last 10 months doing, putting together. But unfortunately, Ukraine is in the middle of a freaking war, and my grandfather comes from Ukraine. So this is the biggest lift that I've had to do my entire life. But that's something I'm gonna die. I'm gonna prove before I die, because the reality is I never said I was Jewish. I would always joke for years. I say I'm Jewish. I was raised Roman Catholic. I said that in the middle of RJC just last year, a year from today, just last year in Las Vegas. I joked on the mic, said I am, after all, Jewish. Joking. Everybody thought it was funny. Everybody knew what I was talking about, where I was coming from. And then for me to sit here and be like, wait, this is something I've always made very clear. I'm Catholic, come from a Jewish family. Here's my Jewish family's history. Why is this now a problem?
Just to make clear, you have documented proof that your grandparents fled the Holocaust.
I am working on finishing getting the last pieces of it, specifically the piece in Brazil, where they go to Brazil and then have documents forged so that they can blend in and all of that stuff. And once I have everything ready, I will allow the same company I hired to submit the report to the press with glee, because that is going to be that one thing that I'm going to be able to say, I never intended to hurt anybody. I never wanted anybody to feel like I misrepresented myself or my family's heritage. I will not stop working until I have every single part of that put together.
Wow, okay, so there's a lot to unpack from Congressman George Santos there. Not only the claims that he's Jewish, but also that his grandparents fled from the Holocaust. George Santos could absolutely be telling the truth. I don't want to undermine the idea that he might be Jewish, but this is somebody who's currently facing 23 federal charges for things like wire fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and repeatedly lying to Congress. On top of that, he's basically a known pathological liar. Beyond lying about business records, he's lied about easily verifiable personal things as well throughout his time in Congress. So keep an open mind until he presents the evidence. If he presents the evidence, it's really weird. He talked about how he couldn't get it due to the war in Ukraine and that he's still getting the documentation needed. It reminds me a lot of Trump's tax returns that he was always on the verge of securing but could never actually show us. I mean, even reading a few paragraphs from his indictment tells us a lot about his character. A U.S. attorney said, the indictment seeks to hold Santos accountable for various alleged fraudulent schemes and brazen misrepresentations. Taken together, the allegations in the indictment charge Santos with relying on repeated dishonesty and deception to ascend to the halls of Congress and enrich himself. Again, there's always a chance that he could be telling the truth, but just keep an open mind when it comes to Congressman Santos's claims. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. My name's Adam Mockler with Occupy Democrats. Thank you.